jump on here with you today. Get it cracked, jump right. Let's not even waste time. Let's- What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My favorite part of the day. Just sharing this out, guys. As everybody jumps on, I'm just sharing this out real quick, and then we'll get started. Really excited to trade today. It's looking really good. I don't know if you're a Pulse X member. Anybody catch this? 86. I mean, that's almost unreal. Hey, God bless you too, Pedro. Good to have you, buddy. Good afternoon, morning. Tommy Lewis in the house. Let's go. Let's get $115 more, and I will get my first pass on prop firm. Charlie, let's slow down. Wait for the best setup. And I'm sure that's what you're doing because, otherwise you wouldn't be here. I'm trading in the Biden era again. This trading sucks. Let's turn that around, Melody. We got this. We've been doing good. We won 3 yesterday on this live. Take it slow, Charlie. Yeah. Can you review what you talked about yesterday with the VWAP yellow line hit, then cloud flip? Yeah, I will, Bill. Absolutely. I'm here again, day 4. Beautiful, Craig. Craig, man, thank you for the consistency with me. Appreciate you. What up, folks? How you doing, brother? RL, good afternoon, man. I've been waiting for A+ setup. Beautiful. Love it, man. Moved too fast. Couldn't find the entry. Really bummed to have watched that slide. Yeah, it was a beautiful trade. So what happened here today, just before we continue, this stop looks really tiny, and it is, right? It's ridiculous. But we've done these live on this session, quite literally with 1 to 20s, which was pretty phenomenal. If you guys do me a favor, if you have friends that trade, or if you're different channels or whatever, not in paid groups, I'm not trying to steal anybody. If you guys wanted to share the stream with everybody, that'd be really cool of you. That'd be really awesome. If you hit the share button and share that out, hit the like button, let everybody know, let YouTube know that I'm live, that people actually give a crap, but right here, Pulse X Premium, you would have had 1, 2, if you would have taken every one of these, you would have had 1 loss, 2 loss, 3 loss, and 4 loss, actually 4 losses, and then a 1, 2, and I will prove this. This is my mechanical trading. Okay, this happens not quite this big, but it happens quite often. All right, so if I look on here, it's the first pivot point after the yellow. So this re-hit the yellow. I might have skipped the second one right here, but let's just say we lost 4. Okay. It would have been the second one, which would have been tagged out. And then once this pushed back down, I would have got back in, right? At the very least, once it passed this low, I would have taken another shot at it, right? So with that said, and in worst case scenario, let's say you waited for the Pulse X line, you could have gotten right here. Okay, still a great trade. So once it came back up and rejected, so that was a 1 to 64. Now you're saying, well, you couldn't have got the 1 to 64. Well, no, what I tell people is you set it up to where you have a 1 to 5 like this. Okay. And once it's 1 to 5, you set it to break even. Okay. So we would have entered here 1 to 5. You set it to break even and don't get out until this cloud flips green. It's that simple. So yes, we would have caught. So far, we'd be sitting at a 1 to 46. Could have caught 1 to 64. If you would have entered where I would have probably entered right here, which I didn't enter, just so we're clear. I wasn't there for that. But these happen every day, almost every day. This would have been 1 to 85, or you'd be sitting currently at a 1 to 68, which is pretty cool. Anybody catch any of these? I know that Mark Monfrey, he's been catching 1 to 30s and stuff. It's been pretty wild. Melody Turner, we're gonna do that. Let's show you how. Let's make some money. Good afternoon, Purpose. What's up? Yesterday was my first day. Made $250. God bless you and the family. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I got some personal stuff going on with my family. Just whoever prays, please pray for us. I'm good. Me and the wife are good. You know, that kind of stuff. But there's a situation right now. We're just kind of waiting. Crazy situation happened. Can't say publicly. Let's see. Good after hit the like, friends. Beautiful. Thank you, man. Titan about to get another live. Yeah, we might get the flip. You're right. We have the yellow plus that. We might actually get the flip. We might be able to take one of these back up. I was in it out, made 4K. See Mark Bodfrey? He loves these ones. I'm gonna go ahead and share this. By the way, they're digging in my yard right now. Thank you so much, Melly. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's about one of my kids. So it's just, yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just crazy. It's like a bomb dropped off during my live yesterday. And yeah. All right. I'm just gonna share this real quick to my members. See, trading live right now. Can't believe. Can you guys believe it's already November 20th? Like it was literally Halloween yesterday, you know? Now it's gonna be Thanksgiving next week. And then we have what? Freaking Christmas. It'll be gone in a blink of an eye. Then it'll be 2026. Then yeah. This is my favorite time of year to trade. A lot of people don't like trading this time of year. I always did really good at trading this time of year. So I don't know. It's never really been a thing for me. Did I already put it in here? It looks like I did. Solomon. I'm just making sure everybody has opportunity to see this. Institutional. Looks like it. Man, we've been getting a lot of new members in our VIP, which has been so cool to see. Like, I really put a lot of emphasis on the group coaching. Couple things happen. You know, you get to see that we're consistent and stuff. If you never get mentorship, highly recommend the group coaching. Definitely. You need to take a today out. No, I'm good, Paul. This is the highlight of my day. Yay, fiber. There's my son, Aiden. And I got to get you on here. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate that. All right. So right now, I'm not just wasting time. I'm actually looking for a flip. But let's just do this. I'm going to look left. And I want to see, is there another reason to go up before I freaking do this? All right. Not just because there's a pulse X line telling me, or a VWAP line. I want to look left and see what's going on. All right. Is it bouncing out of a 1 hour block? So let me mark up the blocks. Actually, let me just remove all these drawings. I like to start fresh every day. I know a lot of people like to look at past, but like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. That whole, that disclaimer that you see with people that it's like past can't represent the future or whatever they say. It's so accurate. Every day is different in trading. That's why you got to know how to maneuver liquidity, right? If you can maneuver around liquidity and you can start seeing what the market's actually doing, then yesterday doesn't actually even matter, right? So we have that block right here, and we have, I'll just take this whole thing because it's a small candle. We have this block right here. So all I care about in the whole market, and all of the market, is from here to here, right? And what direction do you think I want to go? Let's just see, for the sake of this, what direction do you think I want to go? Put a 1 in the box if you think I'm trying to go up. Put a 2 in the box if you think I'm going down. I'm just curious. Up. 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, good. I just want to see who sees this. All right. Ooh, we got lots of ups. Absolutely ups. In fact, if you would have taken this nice little bounce, this is one of our little stupid positions we take. I call it dumb, but it's like, that's a huge stop. Never mind. I was going to say maybe I would have taken that. No, I wouldn't have taken that 300-point stop. Even me, I have my limits. I have no problem big stops, but 300 might be a little bit too far. Corey's like, which one was it? I think it was, I don't want to start down. Yeah, so we got a 5-minute break right here. Guys, this is looking good for buys right now. Real good for buys, okay? We got the 5-minute break. We have another block right here, 5-minute block that it might bounce off of and hopefully pull back to give us an entry. All right, this might be another like 1-2 punch day, right? We're about to get a flip as well. You're finally understanding FEGs and use that today and go 3 for 3 trades this morning. Tommy, love it, brother. Love it. Love it, man. Hey, Aiden, Tommy's the one I shared your video with. He's a music. Do you produce music? And your son's in a pretty popular band and all that. It's pretty cool. Flip time. Oh, it's about time to flip. About time to flip. Let me see how I'm not, but I want you to notice this. I'm not like, oh no, it's about to flip. I got to go to the thing and like figure everything out. No, I don't care. We're going to get to it, guys. Like, I'm not FOMOing. Like, one of the things that you got to focus on, guys, is not freaking out. Like the trade, there's always going to be a way to enter that trade. There's always going to be a way to get into it. Okay. You're not going to miss the boat, right? In fact, that's how most people blow their accounts a lot of times, is they're just like, I'm gonna miss the thing. Yeah, you got to go hear his music, Tommy, or Aiden. This is really good. Up 3K now. Beautiful, Stephen Price, man. That's beautiful to hear. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see. Red. Yeah, if you guys could share this, I just want to see, like, as an example, if you could share the stream to, like, I don't know, people that you know that trade or your or whatever. I just want to see what happens if we start sharing the stream, because I don't know if that'll like do some of the YouTube algo. I could hide this. What am I doing here? That'd be fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, so fair value gap right here. That'd be a great potential pullback, hopefully. So hopefully it pulls back to, I mean, this could be one here too. Hopefully it pulls back something like this and we can just go hard. That's one way. And then the other way, of course, is Pulse X. And we got the flip. All right. So we could enter now. I'm not really that huge on entering right now. Here's a great thing that's happening live right now. Yes, I could enter right here with a 10-point stop, but that would be stupid because we're in a 5-minute block. Okay. So this is a little bit more advanced if you're using Pulse X. Okay. Pulse X comes with my SullivanTrading.com. Got her down and now up. So a couple things you could do. Wait for the pullback to this line and this VWAP. Like, look where this is matching up, and then enter for the 10-point stop if you want to go for it. Now, I have to preface this with, use a proper risk to where you could lose 4 or 5 trades. Okay, that sounds crazy. Okay, but if you want to hit these big ones, these big rewards where it's like, what the heck just happened? That went 1 to 30 in like 15 minutes. If you want to hit those, you got to be willing to lose some. Okay, so get the thought of losing as a bad thing out of the way, like right now. Like, just get it out of your mind, because losing could actually be a good thing. Because look at it as like, okay, like let's say that, oh, this is dumb, I just popped in my head. Let's say that it was like a safe that you had to crack, and you had 5 chances at this safe to crack it, but you know in the safe is like $1 million, right? So you're gonna fail potentially 5 times at it before you can never open it again. I don't know, this is dumb. This might sound really stupid. It just popped in my head. But just imagine that. So like, actually a loss isn't that bad. Okay. It's a scary thing that maybe you can't ever get to that trade or that open the safe. But what if you are right? Was the risk worth getting huge reward, right? So a loss, you got to flip loss on its head when you lose on its head. And basically, I got to get ready for the trade now. Well, that'll be, you got to turn it into a good thing. That's all I'm trying to say. Dang, that was so hard to get out. All right, let's see. This is my funded. Unfortunately, I lost my profits yesterday, which sucks. It freaking sucks. All right, so I'm gonna take, let me see what this looks like. Dude, such small, look at this small risk that I'm potentially doing. 127. So if this comes back up above this fair value gap, I'm gonna get in. A lot of fair value gap above price, exactly. All right, so I'm gonna take one attempt right now. Wait, what happened? Oh, I put a freaking market in again. Let me wait till it goes back up. Back up above this orange box. Actually, don't know why that didn't work. I didn't lose it or anything, so. Not yet. All right, I'm gonna try it. So this is attempt number 1. We actually need to fix this. Let's see, 10-point stop right here. Okay. So if I lose this, I'm actually expecting losses. Okay, so don't freak out. Don't freak out. This isn't my normal entry. This is just, I want you guys to be able to experience a potential plus 20. Like this could very well drop. This already hit a plus 2. Look at this. Look at this. We're already at plus 2. Doesn't mean we're going to win. We need to get above this pulse X line. Okay. If it gets above that pulse X line, we might have a runaway. But we could very well lose. But my risk is very small. So if I hit a plus 20, I basically getting 2-3 grand on this sucker if it goes where I think. If it closes above this, we might be good. Okay. Trade number 1, we're already at 1 to 3. All right. Trade number 1, we already hit a 1 to 4. We hit a 1 to 5. Can we get a 1 to 5? I know you guys are freaking out right now. We could still lose this. We need this to get up there. We need this to push. It's looking good, but it could come down farther. So just don't freak out yet. Don't get out. You could set the break even if you want, if you're freaking out a little bit. I want to see 1 to 5 before I do that. It was almost a 1 to 5, so I'm just going to put it there. Right there. So I'm now in a risk-free trade. If it breaks even, I don't care. Okay. Of course, we want to see it push up. What are you hesitating there for? Let me go to the 1 minute or 5 minute. Let's see what the 5 minute looks like. Build a gap. 1 to 6. Hit a 1 to 6. Now we're at the bottom of that block again. Hopefully it doesn't hesitate. Never broke structure down. See how this wick's higher than this wick. This is higher than this. 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 Dang it. Are you kidding me? I wanted to hit a 1 to 20 real quick. So I'm going to hold it. Darn. Ah, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy, guys. That's crazy. All right, let me see what happened. Oh, dude, that sucks. So I didn't lose anything, but I'm trying to see if there's another potential entry. It did leave a little hair of a spot right here. I don't know if they're coming for that. This is such a bummer. I don't really have a reason to get in right here. Hold on, let me look at this. Oh, that sucks, Derek. Dude, we hit a 1 to 6. We hit a 1 to 6 that quick, bro. Darn. All right, it's a 15-minute gap. Doesn't want to leave. I think we're gonna get a rocket. If we get back above this, I'm gonna get in. Okay, we'll just try it again. We were actually higher than a 1 to 6. Dang it. We were at a we hit a 1 to 8.78 on that. Did you see that? So I had that on 11.25 on accident. So if it comes back to this fair value gap and pushes back up, I'm going to get in. If you look on the 5, check the 15 right quick, he says. 15 looks great to me for buys. Yeah, this fair value gap, this fair value gap. I mean, if we can find, let me find another fair value gap below if there's anything. There's no fair value gap. There's only one little thing left right here. Literally this small little thing right. It's like, hopefully that's all they want. We hit a 1 to 8. Unbelievable. I just want to run away, guys. I'm on a different mission. You come down here. So 2 ways of entering. I want it to come back up here. I'll enter. I'll give it a shot. Or come down here and come back up above here. So one or the other. Hey, Melody. Right here in the back. Oh, here we go. If it comes up here, I'm going to try it. All right. Kind of delayed. What? Oh, man. Might have screwed up there. Yeah. So it was a quick little $100 loss there. There's not really, it should come to here, actually. It should come down this little line because it's building up this liquidity, I hope. I hope it comes right here, comes up, and I'm going to enter. So unfortunately, I hit a 1 to 8, didn't take anything, and then this is the raw stuff. This is what they don't show you on the Instagram reels. You know what I mean? This is what they don't show you. All right, we took liquidity. That could be a good thing. So it took some liquidity out of here. If it comes up here, I'll give it another shot. I'm always just making sure they're taking some kind of liquidity, even on the lower time frame. It's the only thing that they need to be balanced if they just hit this. Didn't touch it. Don't do it to me. I need you to touch that. I need you to go in there. You jerk. Why would you not fill that gap? Fill it. Come here. Come here, little baby. Here, let me just get this ready. How many ticks does it take? Hold on, let me see here. Actually, I never even thought to look at ticks, honestly, with this. If this came here, that would be 40 ticks, basically. So 40 ticks. We'll do that. Bam. Perfect. That's usually saying that it's emotional. Right now you're too attached to the money, and you got to get attached to the actual strategy itself, Melody. And I have multiple. I have like 4 or 5 strategies, but the thing is they're all not meant for everybody. Like, based off your personality, you need to be focusing on one of them at a time until you're profitable. Money times 4. Gotcha. Thank you. I can only make 593 today. Imagine that. I can't make too much. What a time. Beautiful, Christina. Look at you. Congrats. You're doing so good. I remember just see that's proof right there, mentality. Because I remember just like earlier this week, you were just kind of like, I can't ever win. It wasn't horrible, but you could see there was like a little like discouragement. But now that's a totally different flip. You guys wouldn't believe how much being positive helps everything, right? I really wanted to come here. This would be the ultimate entry. I just want to hit a huge risk reward live again. I want a bigger one than plus 20. That's my record with you guys. It was like 3 weeks ago, plus 20. I want to hit like a plus 50, plus 80, plus $1 million. But too bad we're the propers. We got to shut it off. Just the other day I was getting clapped. Yeah, you helped me so much with my mentality. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that. Why don't you just come down and wick this, please? Now, if it comes back up here, I got to try it again because it could rocket. I do believe a rocket's about to happen. I just want to catch it. Now, the safe thing to do, what you guys know I normally do, is I'll use a bigger stop. Maybe I will. You know what? Screw this crap. I'm not going to be some gangster right now at this. I want to... You could wait for another flip, or we could enter on a break right now. Let's just try that. I'm going to do a bigger one with a break. Yeah. Just the stop's going to be a lot bigger. All right, I'll put it under this low right here. That's not even a low. That's not a low. This is the low. I'll put it on a fair value gap. If it closes here, all right, let me get it ready. Limit. Boom. 480. I'll risk 480. All right. And we have 20 seconds. Don't FOMO this. FOMO no mo. FOMO no mo. Chance we could talk you into making your trading view a different color, like white, or even I have such a hard time seeing everything. I don't know, because I can't see on white that well. I've tried other colors. It really hurts my eyes. Isn't that funny? First day on funded TPT and made 1,500. Super concerned. I will do it though, if everybody wants that. Let me. I'll do a survey. I'm a big fan of black. I just always have. Like everything I have is like dark. You know. All right, I'm going for it. Got above the VWAP. I know we got in before the close, but I'm using a decent sized stop here. Right here, and this is where you see rockets, so a little risky. That's where I break a little rule and I'm gonna get punished for it, am I? Never go back, stay black. Stay black. I'm not like saying no, but like my eyes hurt on lighter. I think everybody's different. Let me I'll do a poll though. There's no right or wrong, obviously. I'm gonna pay for not waiting for the close, aren't I? Darn it. You're in it. You're a moron. That's my bad. You should try my colors. I'll send over Telegram. Send them to me. Oh, this sucks. Get up there. I might have to DCA. It comes here again. Modify. Come on, let me modify. Oh, it's right here. Confirm. I'll get in one extra position if it comes right here. Oh, I can't even do it because I'm not in scaling. So hopefully it just works. This is unfortunate. No way this doesn't go up. My gosh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wrong way, bro. Wrong way. Come on, up here. I think I'm going to be a good boy. If this goes under 100, I'm going to get out of break even-ish. I should have did it. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, that's stupid. Get out of here with that crap. And I'll wait for a close. My apologies, I'm not waiting on the close. You can see the candles fine, but it's harder to see the long and short tool, the clouds. Okay, well, maybe don't focus on the clouds, maybe just focus on the pivot. That's what I do. Pivot in the line. All right, I got out, and I'm probably getting right back in on close. All right, I just can't, guys. I can't. I'm such a bad guy. I'm gonna freaking do it, aren't I? Do it for the gram, Bob. Do it for the gram. Get up there. Nope, didn't close. So got out of break even. Please forgive me for being a bad influence on you guys there. That was scary. I gotta see what I'm actually doing here. This one right here needs to close right above this line. If it closed above that line of that Pulse X line, I'm in like Flynn. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, in there like swimwear. Change tool color. Change tool color. Yeah. There's the 15. Oh, look at that! Good thing we got out. Jeez, good job, guys. All right. That was my little lesson of the day. Don't be a freaking hero. Now we got to find us and get in. So that right now it'd be this break right here. 5 minute. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. See how this thing go lower than here? Let me show you. this wick didn't go lower than here, right? So this right here is a structure that I care about. On the one, hopefully there could be an inverted fair value gap down below as well. We could check, or a fair value gap that could be inverted back up. Yeah, black is kind of like, I'm gonna still do the poll. I'm really actually interested in that question. Content, live, boom. Boom. Guys, there's 73 people in here. If we can all just like the video one time or even tap the like. I know the one directly in the video can only like once, but there's only 18 likes so far. If you actually like it, that'd be great. It would help me out a lot. So we had a 1 to 8, didn't take any profit, and then we get a break even. So unfortunately, yeah. So right now, a lot of you guys are tapping the like. There's another like. There's like a thumb up button directly under the video. I appreciate you guys so much. There we go. They're rising up a little bit. All right, so if it closes up here, you know the drill, guys. I'm going to try to find some kind of 1 minute something here. I'm not looking for sells. I'm looking at this liquidity to be taken out and these highs right here. So I'm looking for buys 100% right now. All right, but I'm going to do that poll. Let's see. Start poll. Should I do a black background on my chart or white gray? Black, white, gray. Start. There we go. Very excited about trading 1 to 2 micros. I've blown too many accounts. Yeah. Stay with black. 1 hour bounce. Already hit that like. Yeah, thank you, J-Mo. I took profit. 1,000. 1,000K? Isn't that like a million? Isn't that like $1 million billion? 1,000K? No preference. How do I see my current poll anyways? Is it on the... Oh, there we go. It's actually closer so far than I've thought. $1 million billion. All right, we're just going in and taking some liquidity. Whenever it turns red, back the opposite direction, we're just taking liquidity. That's how I view this, not just a cross or something like that. I mean, technically, it kind of is. The cloud is kind of that way, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm not saying, oh, take the cross. I'm giving you an actual reason what's happening. See what I'm saying? That was hopium. Let's look on the 5. Okay, so we have this. On the 1, do we have any? So right here could be an inverted. This would actually be perfect. Look at this. We have this fair value gap here on the 1. So if it can close above that and this, which is now a 1 minute high, I could take a stab at it. The only thing I don't like is they're creating this like trend line thing right here. So it would have to be, it'd be a little luck involved. We could put the stop a little lower, like 85. I mean, right now, here's the thing, guys. Some people cringe when they see, oh, 85-point stop. Well, you see how much the freaking market's moving right now? Like, it doesn't look like a lot, but look at the size of these candles. You know, this candle alone went 50 in 1 minute, went 68 points. You see that? So 85 isn't that much, actually. You know? Good afternoon. Just got home from LASIK. Follow-up procedure. Live funded again. Beautiful, Eddie. Oh, man, you got funded. Beautiful, man. Let's go. Gray, black, white is burning. Gray, black, white is burning. That was hopium. Yeah. What is your thinking on taking out liquidity above versus red dot cloud flip down? Well, I'm not looking for the flip down because I'm expecting all this to be taken at this current, because this is a 1 hour block. So I'm not paying attention to the red flip down because I want to buy from this 1 hour block. The 1 hour block is my most important area. So could it go lower? Could it even drop below here? Absolutely. But we can only do it with what current price action is telling us, you know. And currently, even on the 5 minute, there's no structure broken. There's only a structure broken to the upside on the 5 minute. So right now we're bullish temporarily. And, you know, I know that could be confusing because if you're looking at this cloud, like, don't look at this cloud and stuff, right? We're looking at literally, in fact, that's why I put this most of the time on 1 minute. So we go higher time frame, 1 minute. So then while I'm on the 5, it should show me the 1. See that? So it's showing me the 1 on the 5. Unfortunately, it doesn't show the pivots in the right spot. I gotta fix that. So don't worry about the pivots. It's showing the 5. It looks like it's showing the 5 minute pivots with the. It's interesting. Little bug there. Let me fix that. Just setting up this bug here. There. Cool. How to get that to my developer? You have to have 3 consecutive of the same color bars before you can have a fair value gap showing space between the wicks, the first bar and the third bar. Same color? No. No, I don't worry about color at all. I just worry about space. So this could be green right here. It could end green, and then there's still a space, and that's a fair value gap. Handle change to see name. Handle change. What is your thinking there? Let me see this. So 65% of you want black so far. Thanks, guys, for sharing. We are up to 45 likes out of 73 people. So thank you, everybody who liked it so far. If you want to share it with your friends, you just hit the share button and share it to whatever platforms. Facebook, X, all that kind of stuff. Or your friend. Or copy the link. Not you. Me, Michael. That was 3 of the same color. My bad. No, it's all good. My brother is buying Pulse X indicator for $297 from my affiliate link. What does that give him access to, Ben? So I don't have Pulse X available for $297. I don't know. Does that mean futures stacking or something? He's been trading for years. Right now, the only affiliate program I have set up is the 97 per month or the yearly. 97 per month or the year. I should put the lifetime on there too, because I have a lifetime special going on. Do that. But yeah, you'll get 40% or whatever they do. Might Elzo. You sent me a link in my folder. Maybe you could share that with me. What I sent you. Yeah, future stacking is $297. PulseX Premium, that's $97 per month with that. But so for my $97 a month program, or a lot of people are buying the yearly or not yearly, the lifetime right now. Right now, lifetime is $1,500 for life. Like you don't ever have to worry about a monthly payment, and you get access to everything at once instead of waiting every month. Yearly, I have a 20% off, so it's like $897 or something like that. And then monthly is $97 a month. All of them you get 40% monthly. Later, they're adding more features where I could allow more products to be sold on School. That's what they're working on right now. And then I'll be able to allow you guys to do that. But if you're asking about that, it's they get 36 live trading sessions per month, plus the community, plus training, plus PulseX Premium. That's what he gets. It's actually ridiculous for what they get, I think, anyways. So there's a 5-minute fair value gap right here now. Even better. So if it closes up here, I'll try that out. We just got to what's happening. I want this to hold. It can wick. So a hold to me is they could wick it too. As long as it's in this hour block, if they wick this, it just means they're taking liquidity and then closes back up, then we could be good, right? Let me check you, Eddie. I did blow one of my Take Profit Trader funded accounts this week, which kind of sucked, but the rest are really good. I have multiple sets of them. So now I gotta pass that sucker. Let's see, which isn't hard. 8-6. It happens, and I try to be extremely transparent with you guys, because you got to know that actually happens. So like you don't feel like a freaking failure when it happens. You know what I mean? Does that make me happy that I lost an account? No, but I know the overall over a month, over 2 months, over 3 months, that really didn't matter at all. But we have another fair value gap right here, and we just liquidated that. This could be good. This could be good. It's getting better and better. Turn PulseX off for now. Hey guys, if you're new here, we go live every single day between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then we jump on our members only. It's on a Zoom that mostly everybody loves. No, I think we have a good time. Most of the time we do really well. But that starts from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern every single day. And the difference is, yes, I could go on the New York session and do all these like morning session open and all this stuff, but that doesn't give me time to actually help you with your mentality, teach you like how to like talk to yourself and make decisions the right way and actually think things through before going crazy. Like that gives me the opportunity to like go a little bit slower and really help you with the mentality part. That's really what I focus on. So we liquidated this. Let's see if it closes up here. Michael says, when's the PulseX Cloud Flip notification start for members? So I think what I'm doing, I have my guy developing it right now, like to where that all current paid members on School will automatically unlock in WAP WHOP, which allows me to send announcements, which are push button notifications. Thank you, Christina. Yeah. Members only is what helped me make the mental shift. Yeah, beautiful. You guys can hit the QR code right now if you're not a member. I'm getting the private Zoom link ready right now. And I'll share that with everybody. And I was like 5 minutes late, so I'm going to add 5 minutes to this YouTube session as well. Man, I just want you guys to know I appreciate all of you guys coming on here daily with me. I really look forward to this. Is like my favorite part of the day, every single day. Just jumping on, hanging out with you guys. Winning, losing, doesn't matter. We win and we lose together. Let's see. Where is that? All right, we are 864. All right, and then copy trader. Stop. Save, run. There we go. Ooh, she dumping, isn't she? I mean, this is getting better and better. That just means the more it dumps, the more it can go up. And until it breaks this low here, I really don't want to look for sells. Hey, thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate you. Yeah, she went all in. I was stuck late at work last week when I found your YouTube channel. It's been great. Thank you, Charlie. That was just last week, man. I appreciate you being around, buddy. But yeah, I wanna like try to escalate that because test it through a integration where well can remove fire. We need to remove everyone on fire. Ooh. School bar need to update the auto DL. He's working on it right now as we speak, Michael. Yeah, I haven't even uploaded the longs. I did one long version. What do we call it? Deity. Brother. Check Telegram for colors. I don't know if I want to change it, man. Yours look like puke to me. Just kidding. 73% said black, so I mean, let me end the poll. Let me show you. I don't know if you guys can see this. So I think the verdict's kind of in there. Gray messes with me. I mean, yeah, so 73%, 37 people voted total, and 73% said black. So I gotta just my suggestion to people that have a hard time with it, just try to change like the colors on the clouds and stuff like that. See it go to 24,100 area, it might even wick 23,795. Hey, if you don't say it, and it, you know, if you don't say it, you can never say you didn't say it, right? Let's look at the 1 hour again. All right. So this is one of those situations where this sucker like gapped. You know, let's look left of that just in case. It's right here, but I'll take this bottom one right here. It's right there. So that'd be the next area that I would look for. Previous month low. September. Yeah, this is October. Yep. Okay, so I see what you're saying. Yeah, this is October low right here. So she might just grab that and start shooting up. I don't know. Dude, I can't believe we had a 1 to 8 on our first one, and then I didn't close it out. I just wanted to see a 1 to 30 so bad. Oh, bummer. I'm not really a big fan of daily candles at all because, you know, I mean, at any moment this could just go turn into a doji later, and then we rode it all the way up, you know. I more or less just look at the overall liquidity. So if it wants to take this liquidity, the chances of it dumping after it takes this liquidity, it would be shocking to me. I think it would go up for at least a day or two, you know. So we just gotta focus on the current price action so we can scalp. And the current price action is between this white and this white. Like, that's all I care about. If I was like here earlier, this would have been good information, honestly. We had this daily right here. This pulled up in this area, so probably somewhere up in here you could have been looking for a sell. By start new. Let's go like the 5 minute. That would have been my. Let's see where my hour block would have been. I mean, my hour block would have been on the same block as that, which we would have been looking. So let's go to 5. See what that would have done. Oh, bummer. It was this right here. So we would have had an alert anyways for this block. So if I go to the hour, we had a 1 hour block right here. See this? So let's see where we would have probably could have entered off this 1 hour block. Right here. This didn't go higher than this, so this is a weak one though, so we got to see. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully it creates a better high. Notice how this wicked out that. I would rather see a better high. There we go. I'm just constantly looking for a better actual price action to take. There we go. So this closed solid. So somewhere in here, I'd look for a break back down. Preferably this low. Nope, there's a wick. And now we got a solid. So now that we got a solid, we could take some kind of fair value gap down like this. Like that was a fair value gap. This was a fair value gap. So when you have 2 in a row, it's either you wait for the second one and maybe miss it, or you maybe say, you know what, I'm gonna just freaking get in and see if that works. So I don't know if that one's the top or not. We can lose this. See, the thing is, you could lose several and then all of a sudden you kill it, you know. Right, so that went 1 to 2.53. If I wasn't out, it would have been a break even for sure. All right, so we created a new high, took more liquidity. This close solid here. This wick, this most likely it's going to drop from here. We'll see. We got a nice solid close there above that high. We're just waiting for a pullback. See, this one right here was like a wick. It didn't close solid above this wick. This would have been the entry. Something like that. Maybe above a fair value gap or something, right? It's going for liquidity and then just shoots straight down. So that's one way you could have done it. How were the Zoom calls these last 2 weeks? Yesterday kind of sucked. The rest of other than that, it was every day. So I know you need access to that. They don't make it easy. You know what? Freaking screw this crap. All right. I feel like they do a horrible job at like with the team thing. Let me see. I guess it's only 17. Okay. Hey, text me your email really quick, bro. Oh, we're pushing up, aren't we? Hold on. See, every time I'm about to do something, this happens. All right, we have this low. So I'll be entering. Actually, what the heck? 5 minute. There's fair value gap right there. I'll give this a shot. 101 point stop. But I mean, again, guys, look at this. This one candle right here, 105 points. So it's not a small stop. This could actually be a massive trade. Yeah, just shoot me over that. Okay, I see it. Got there. Let's get this done once and for all, man. So yesterday, just ignore yesterday's, but pretty much every other day was just like phenomenal. And there's lots of like good value content, I think, anyways. All right, I just sent you an. Hey, hold on. I have to buy a license. So lame. And then, yeah, I'll start the members only live in 5 minutes. If you guys aren't a member yet, now's your time to join. We have a good time. You can come on, ask questions. We're going to go deep into psychology again today. We're going to try to hit this buy if we're not in it yet. Try to get a better stop. You got to ask. Sorry, I was good at doing trades, but when I started doing evals, I can't even pass an eval. Yeah, I mean, started trading. I was good at demo trades, but when I started doing evals, I can't even pass an eval. Oh, man. So you haven't passed an eval yet? That's my favorite thing to hear, man, because I like to be the guy that got you past your first eval. Because if we can do that, we're freaking golden, you know. Like it's only up from there. It may not feel like up for a while. You may feel like you're failing for a while. You may feel like, okay, I got my fund and now I lost it and everything sucks. But then you start realizing that it's that's part of the whole process, right? You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail more. You're gonna lose accounts like I do here and there. It's just gonna happen. Just part of trading. It's not like your own private account where you can, which is good because most likely you'd lose all your money in a private account. So trading prop firms is definitely the way to go. I wouldn't trade real money until you're getting massive payouts and all this and like all this, because eventually you're just going to lose your money with your own money. It just happens. Do a quick video, guys, while I set up this. I would love for that to happen for me. I've blown a ton. Now I'm able to keep them at 50K. Next step up. Beautiful, bro. Hold on a second. My son's calling me. 1 second, Aiden. 1 second. 1 second, buddy. Yeah. How many have I lost? 120. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I got to pay somebody. Well, I didn't miss anything. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Oh man, let's catch up here. Had somebody outside my house detailing my car, and then my wife's gone, and then another mobile detailer guy shows up and was like, "Oh, I was supposed to start service." I was like, "No, you weren't supposed to be here till tomorrow at 4." And then I felt bad because the kid didn't know, so I threw him $40. It's like, dude, whatever. All right, let's see. Let me catch up. Gotta do something like when I started trading, I was good at demo trades, but when okay, doing about passing, how many you lost? How many I lost? If you really want to know, I mean, all right, let me put it to you like this, okay? Because I include losses in my wins, and I look at losses differently than a lot of people. I've lost a lot, well over 100. Okay. When I first started, I sucked. I was just gambling them all, and I came from. Well, let me start with forex prop firms. Definitely lost probably 300 forex prop firms before I got a payout. That was in the forex space. Came over to futures is a different game because it was live trailing. Oh, I thought I'd given up so many times. Oh yeah, but the other side of this was inside of me. I kind of like I have this. I have to beat myself. It was never against anybody else. It's like I can't fail like this. Like I can't walk the same if I just give up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I didn't. Now here's the kicker: if I had to do it all over again, I didn't have to actually lose it all like that. If I would have just listened, if I would have just listened to the people that were teaching me, there was a couple of them. Not from the mainstream people either. It was people kind of like me, homegrown, like organic type people, not like wide cookie cutter strategies or anything like that. If I would have just listened to their risk management and like how to think, I probably would have saved tens of thousands of dollars. I got a lot of mentorships, but I don't do really anything they taught me. I don't do really anything they taught me. I did like Wyckoff schematics and ICT and all those kind of trainings, and I spent about $180,000 on trainings and losing money and all that kind of stuff. Fortunately, I know, like, I'm just being honest. I had a business that did a lot of money, but I didn't want to be in that business anymore. I was miserable, and I told the wife, I was like, I don't care if this costs me $500,000. I'm gonna freaking make trading work for me. Okay, so I had an advantage, of course. I had a money advantage that a lot of people don't have, so I'm not trying to act like I didn't. But my goal for you guys is to make it so you don't have to go through the kind of money and stress and time that I did. So if I can help you guys be more successful in a shorter period of time, and maybe you'll actually stay trading because I was able to kind of catch you before you quit, then that's my goal in trading. Okay, so I'm not trying to act like I'm something I'm not. I'm not trying to act like I came from the streets and I was broke and all this. I did build myself. Okay, this is about to pop. I know that I'm supposed to be on my members only, but like, I'm trying to catch up a little bit with you guys because I left for so long. I think Wyckoff's a bunch of crap. I think at the end of the day, a Wyckoff schematic is happening right now, and you don't need to know every little best entry. You don't need to know the river and the spring and all this. Like, you might, you don't need to know all that. You just need to know break structure, fair value gap. I don't need to get the bottom and go all the way up here taking liquidity. Okay, I don't need that. I don't have to have 1 to 10. I can. The thing I didn't like about it is I could have taken 6 really good, easy, high probability trades inside that schematic. So I don't think you need all that, right? All right, so let me get the Zoom ready. If you're not a member yet, guys, go to solomontrading.com or hit the QR code. I'm going to set up the stream right now on Zoom. Let's see, webinars, schedule a webinar, members only, live trading with Bob Beckett. Okay. Host, required, Q&A, schedule. And if you're not a member yet and you want to take this trade, you could definitely take this trade right here. That's potentially happening. Maybe stop under here if it closes up here. Or if you want to be a little safer, put it under here, because a lot of times they'll come and wick out the last low before going up. So we're waiting for this fair value gap to close above. And then I'll be entering. All right. So I'm copying the link right now, putting that into School Solomon Trading VIP. If you're not a member yet, this is your time to join. Live trading link side. Boom. General trade live. Boom. Post. And I'm putting it in the Telegram community as well. I'm getting ready to send this as well. Members only, live trading here. All right, put it in one-on-one group. Solomon Trading. And Futures Boot Camp. All right, guys, cool. If you're not ready to become a member yet, I go live every day on YouTube, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Today was a little longer. Started a little late and had that situation with the people, but make sure to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody, members only. I will see you guys in a minute. All right, God bless. Take care. Back it out. Peace.